Hey everybody, I'm really loud because I'm getting used to my new setup here. Got a green screen now, you can see here. There's the real, it reveals itself that I'm actually in a portal here for you. Now I gotta adjust it. Got the clamp set up now, so it should stay up. Got the mic here going, the Yeti, and we got a ring light so you guys could see. I'm using my Xbox controller to play Super Meat Boy now. I want to do a thank you video for the Unlikely Places Poppin' Rock Radio as well. We're going to get into all that, so no worries. And we're going to also play some Super Meat Boy, so you have it in the background here. I am playing live as talking to you guys, so, man, this year's been crazy. I have really bad anxiety when it comes to Christmas time, so I'm just kind of, I don't know, I don't function, and then when it's over, it's not even worth all the anxiety that I go through. I got Grogu in a cup, but the green screen might not show him, but yeah, it's a goblet, not a gauntlet. I just got water in it for now. But yeah, you know, I get really like, I don't know if you guys suffer from it too, but I get like really bad holiday anxiety. Oh, that was cool. Landed right ready to land. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So, man, let's talk about it. Top 10 videos of this year I'm going to get into during this video. There's a lot of things I'm going to do. I'm going to have to pull up my phone though for my top 10 videos. I did a list earlier this year of my top 10 interviews. I'm going to shout out the top 10 artists of the year as well for that little chart I posted on our social media. That's Unlikely Places Radio if you don't know. We got a new intro that you saw coming into this video, and you see it at the bottom right here, at the corner here, right across from me. If you watch the background, it actually moves. There's sticks that we're throwing about. I recorded this outside my house, so like this is an actual real thing. That's why it's a little turned. I'm still new to the whole background thing. We'll get a perfect moving background at some point, but it's so much fun. Ring light is like 16 inches. It's huge. And the webcam's in the ring light. Hey guys. So, hello. This is awesome. So, playing Super Meat Boy because I used to play this game a long time ago. I mean, this game came out a while ago. I don't remember exact dates. But man, rambling videos are going to be fun when you got old style video games where you could actually play with a controller. This is my Xbox Series S controller, so there is work. So maybe hooking up my systems or something, playing them as well. Like, I want to get my Switch. I want to play Pokemon for you guys. I really enjoy Pokemon. So, really enjoying Scarlet and Violet. So hopefully we'll get some good video footage for you coming soon. And there's fire there. But yeah, no, I guess like that anxiety before thing. I know a lot of people our age do, which is in the 20s. I say our age, but maybe some of you aren't 20. But you know, it's tough. It really is out there in the wild these days. But I think it's just energy, man. Energy is so much at Christmas time. Everybody's so around each other, and it's just too much. But I survived. I did it. New Year's is coming, and my new resolution is nothing to do with trying to change myself. It's going easy on myself instead of being so hard on myself. I guess that technically is changing yourself. A little easier, but we're not playing Magic this time. We're playing Super Meat Boy, so maybe that's changed. There's a New Year's change. Got some friends, got some new friends I got to talk to, and I don't know. Stop using dating apps. That's the number one rule, right? They work when they work, and when you're not ready, it sucks because you're like forcing them all out. But if any of you guys are suffering, I'm here. No. But it's gonna be fun playing some games and posting to YouTube every week. We'll be doing this probably on a Thursday. I might do them live. But I'm kind of liking the pre-recorded in case I say something I don't, cut it out later. Live, it's like a lot of pressure. But if I do go live, it's probably going to be on Twitch. Probably just start doing some Twitch streaming. I don't know. Just going to have fun with it. I don't really care about the money aspect of it. I like working for my money. I don't like having fun. I guess maybe I'm different. I don't like having fun and making money. I like to work for it and actually feel like I earned it, I guess. Yeah. Maybe we'll get a playlist in the background to play some music while we're playing. Have like a RoboJack artists in there. We'll have really a good time with all this kind of stuff. And lots that we could do. There's so much more we could do, and I'm just beginning to have fun here. Almost had it. This game's hard. I gotta get into Celeste. Celeste is like this game. It's like but it's a story based. I mean, this is a story, but I played Celeste on the Xbox. That's the one with the mountain climbing. It's similar to this. I wonder if it's the same creators. All right, so we go down here, jump over. Yeah, we did it. But yeah, I don't know why the mic always peaks too. Maybe I gotta stand back a little more. I'll stand back here so you guys don't get peaked. You don't get peaked by the mic. Trying to get my footing right. Loving the green screen though, because I could do so much things now, like have the background of the video. It doesn't look crappy. It's awesome. Green screens are cool. And now I have it clamped, so now I can just remove it and fold it so it never gets damaged. And I can listen to my records. You know, all those beautiful records behind me. The world of Jeb's room. is still there. They exist. They exist. We got some really cool sorry, I walked away from the mic there. We got some really cool interviews coming up. Let's not forget those. Those are going to be fun. So, really cool interviews coming up. We're going to have super sweet time. Nick Wheeler of All American Rejects coming up, 3-part special. Mason's working on those as well. And we should be good. Let me make sure he's working on Nick. I got to text Mason during this video. I want to thank everyone on the production team, everybody. Thank you so much for everything this year. Unlikely Places now is a full-on team, so thank you guys. Thank you. Let me text Mason while making this video. Yep, I'm focused on doing a video while texting people. My generation, right? So yeah, we got the green screen, we got everything, and then keep an eye out for those sticks. I think that's sped up, so you like see a stick like here, you'll see a stick behind the screen. There's some sticks too, but I'm having so much fun. Oh man, I feel like when I was like 10, this was like a goal, man. I wanted to be like PewDiePie back when like there was no controversy with him or anything. I wanted to be just like him. I mean, he used to play this game too. He played all those games. Oh, I did it. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did it. Terrible time. Don't look at the time at the top. I was distracted texting my editor during my video here. These are the rambling videos. These are the ones that we used to do at Magic on Thursdays, so it's now being replaced by multiple games. I want to get, like, You Suck at Parking. That's a great indie game, too. I want to get that game a lot. I like that game, so I want to get it. I want to get, yeah, You Suck at Parking. Other games. I guess gotta see what my computer run, because I tried to run Fall Guys, because I know you guys like Fall Guys out there. It's a fun game. I wanted to see if I could run it, but my computer's CPU, when it comes to streaming and running the game at the same time, I gotta figure out, you know, what's the magic FPS to make it not lag. So, looks like Super Meat Boy is okay, though. You guys are seeing this with no lag. I don't. I'm watching it on the screen that you guys see, and it doesn't look too bad. Awesome. So what'd you guys get for Christmas? Comment down below. Christmas is fun. It's not always about the gifts, but it's part of the fun, man. I got a streaming setup. I got the green screen. I got the ring light. I got a couple CDs. Super awesome. I got the Revolver 5 CD deluxe box set, which maybe I'll review on the green screen and do a review. Any excuse to use me in front of a camera, I guess, you know? Sorry for the peaking audios. These Yetis are strong. I've had this for a while, though. This isn't a new gift. These headphones aren't new either, but you guys can't hear the Super Meat Boy game, which I don't know why. It's, for some reason, not coming through OBS. I have all the settings set up correctly. It's just being glitchy. Because my iTunes works through OBS immediately. It's hard to talk and play this game at the same time. And I can't not talk because that's the quality of the video. There's nothing else but my talking. In the background, you're just going to hear my talking. You know. Oh, man. Oh, did you see that? I just saw that. Oh, we did it. We did it, guys. Level complete. Oh. So, yeah. Yeah, level complete. Man, oh, man. Waiting on my Amazon delivery package of my necklace. It's like a black gemstone thing. It'll look cool when I stream. Getting rid of that negative energy when I stream. All right, do I never need to go over there, right? No, I never need to go over there. We're good. Just jump up this way. And then I gotta go over there now. Come on. Yo, Happy Wheels was like popular when I was a kid too. I think Meat Boy was out around the same time as all those games, so you know. Now with the green screen too, I got like a professional studio. Ooh, I actually remember this level when I was a kid. Wow. Hold on. Because I restarted the game, I re-downloaded it, but I remember this one. And I'm still not good at it, just like I was back then. Come on. I gotta focus on this one. Oh, man. We'll get to the Unlikely Places top 10, I swear, guys. We're gonna do that. I dedicate that. I will make sure we do that, you know, a little later. We'll do it. So stay tuned. I just want to, you know, talk with you guys. Enjoy. So, yeah, with Christmas, you know, you guys did your Christmas stuff. So that's awesome. Happy New Year. What's your New Year's resolutions as well? Comment down those down below. Let's get those comments rolling. Yeah, comment down. Is this the right? Make sure the gain's down on the Yeti so I can make sure just talking. Yeah, so yeah, tell me those New Year's resolutions. Those would be fun to hear about. I don't really focus on them. I feel like I never follow them, so I'd rather just not even worry about them. I mean, I lost 30 pounds, not during New Year's resolution, just from doing it, man. You just got to do it. These New Year resolutions, I think they put a stop to like what you want to do, you know? I don't know. Silly me to think that maybe I'm just silly. You know? It's fun. Ah! This is hard, man. Oh, I got the second one, all right. Nope, I knew that was gonna. It didn't even. I can't wait to see the replay of this of how many deaths I had and how many. Oh my god. Oh, I can't even jump. All right. All right, try this again. You ever just think you have like a really good smooth voice, then you start laughing and you're like, I'm a dolphin. Yep, those are the thoughts I have with my ADHD every day. All right. You know what's cool about Christmas time is I got to go play at an open mic at Fast Eddie's in New Milford with my uncle. And he's never seen me like fully live. He's heard Isolated do, you know, my songs and everything, and he likes them. And to actually play with him live and get some solos, I gotta get the footage on my computer because I would love to play those clips for you, get that out going for you. But, you know. Woo! Yeah, because if I find those clips, I can put the clips in here for you. You guys can watch it and come back to the footage, you know? Oh, I should have left the replay on. You see all the deaths all at once. That's cool. I should have left that on. This one looks a lot easier. I spoke too... Nope, I'm good. I was going to say I spoke too soon, but... Part of me thinks if I just do this, it'll make it easier. Oh, that was a blade. Yeah. Yas. We got this. Yeah. I hate when you're like trying to wall jump over and it projects you back. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is right. All right. Let's see. These videos are sponsored by the Heroes Journal, heroesjournal.co, and that is 10% off with Unlikely Places 10. I just want to shout that out in the video at least once. We're going to get to our top 10 real soon. I swear I have to pull out my phone, and, you know, we'll get it going. We'll play, we'll have some fun. Wish my desktop audio was working because I can then play snippets of the songs, but instead we're just going to talk about them. They're posted on our social media, so this video is just going to recap. So, I want to thank everyone involved personally. Thanks to all of our guests on the show. Thank you to my editing team of Mason Scan, Owen Radford, Josh Bradley, and David Scaff. I want to thank Matthew Graham as well. He is back on the editing team, guys. He is back. I had a little bit of a mishap trying to place everybody, but we're good now. Matt is back, and we're happy to have him back. He is now doing the radio show for like the David Bowie special that's coming up. Any of the specials that I don't have lots of time to put together, he's going to do. Nick Wheeler, like I said, is coming out next month. We got 3 dates for that. You'll see the poster flying pretty soon. I want to thank all of our sponsors that sponsor our events. They make being able to budget these events out like no tomorrow really easy. It's so awesome to be able to do all this stuff. And we're going to just keep pushing forward. Next year is going to be the year. We're all set up now. All the groundwork's been done. Trying to work on a new album. Hopefully I'll be able to announce if I have a producer, because I'm between 2 producers right now, waiting on the answer from the first one, and if not, going right to the second one, and that will be either one. Either one's going to be amazing. I'm very excited, so we're just waiting on to see an answer, because I can't announce it until it's done, and you guys will be surprised on, both picks would be surprised, so, and if I don't use the second one, I'll use them for, you know, in the future, so it's going to be so awesome. Definitely want to get out into the world and do some more stuff. I don't like being home anymore. I like traveling, and you know, the Disney vlog's up online. It's up online. So, all right. If I die one more time, we're gonna go over the top 10 unlikely places, and you guys will have Super Meat Boy in the background here, maybe on the loading screen or something. Hold on. All right, let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna focus. All right. As promised. We'll just put it on the pause screen. We'll pause the controllers. They're right there in the grass. Just grab them. Just grab them right there. You see the illusion. The illusion's gone. My hand is in the grass. I love it. Let's grab those top 10 lists. Let's shout them out, guys. Let's do this. All right, here we are. The top 10 unlikely places podcasts of the year. And I'm going to talk about moments from them and share what I thought was really cool from those podcasts. Let me just grab the list here. As I was just getting you guys into it, you were all waiting. You're like, wait, didn't you say? Oh, man, I think I have the list. Give me 1 second. Oh, man, did I send the list? Oh, I might have sent it to Mason on Facebook. Mason, if you have the list, maybe you're the one that's gotta shout it out. Let me find you, Mason. Mason Scan on Facebook here. Oh wait, can you search in Messenger top 10? Oh man, hold on. Here we are. I have found it. I found it, guys. It's way up in the chat. No, it went back down. Oh, no. Oh, that stinks. Give me a second. All right, if it stays on. All right, if I'm not going to touch it, we're good. Okay. Here we are. Top 10 favorite podcast. It starts off with Jim Basnight. He was episode 3. Now, Jim Basnight is one of the coolest guys. Jim is really cool. I can't stress it enough. I really enjoyed working with him, really got into doing that. We're going to talk about Jim as I ramble on and still play the game, so you have some footage behind you. Jim Basnight is actually going to be on next week for the David Bowie special, so we're really excited to have him on again. But we got to interview him and talk about his band, the Moberleys. Jim Basnight is awesome. He's from the Seattle, and he became a really good Seattle scene, a really good friend of mine. He's got some good connections as well. He got himself out there, man. He's just a good musician round and round. We play his songs all the time on the show. And just a really nice friend of mine. I've always really appreciated Jim always supporting us on our record label and helping us out. Ooh. Oh, this is going to get hard. Okay. Number 2, as I'm trying to do this, Steve Butler from Smash Palace is number 2 on my top 10 list in any particular order. Steve Butler, I got to go, I believe he was episode 4 or 5. He was early too. So I got to go out to New York City, and because of Edward Rogers, who was the last guest on the Jeb and Green podcast, if not mistaken. And I got to go out and we were so close. So we went out to New York City to the Cutting Room. I got to meet May Peng there. I got to meet all these great people, and Steve Butler was there. Steve is from Smash Palace, like I said earlier, one of my favorite power pop bands. And they just came out with a new album at the time. I forget the name. I'm losing it because it's 20-something. It's not 23. It might be. I don't know. It's a really good album, though. Highly recommend if I can remember it. But basically, oh my gosh. That was so close. Basically, Steve is really cool. And Cliff Hillis was there, too, from Smash Palace as well. So we brought Steve on the show, and I really enjoyed that podcast. Seriously, check all these ones out that I'm mentioning. And the list dropped down again. Give me a second. It's just the Facebook is. I think it's because Mason is texting me at the same time here. Oh, number 3 is a special one. We're going to get into number 3 after I try to make this jump. All right. So number 3 is Joey Molland of Badfinger. Now, you know I'm a Badfinger band. I'm a Badfinger band fan. If you don't, check out Unlikely Places Pop and Rock Radio once in a while. You'll hear Badfinger once in a blue moon, every time. Badfinger is incredible. Really, really incredible. And Joey Molland is the last surviving original member. Bob Jackson's still alive. He was a later member. We're going to have him on the show, possibly. Very excited about that. But Joe, I got to meet Joey through Glass Onion PR for a 15-minute interview. Now, I regret that we didn't do it longer because Joey wanted to do it longer. I just was following all these rules and thinking that, these rules, you got to follow them to the T, because I was doing it for the Richfield Playhouse in Connecticut. I should have done it longer because Joey offered to do it longer. But we got to meet him in person with Todd Rundgren, my dad and I. We'll post that photo up at some point. It's up. It's up on Unlikely Places Radio, actually. It's up on my Instagram. I just redid the whole page there, purged some posts and got us going. So, Joey, what a great pleasure it was to meet you, Ty Rundgren, and Jason Sheff all in the same room at the same time. Oh, so cool. But yeah, getting to hear Baby Blue live, I cried. I'm in a Badfinger tribute band called Badfinger Boogie that Joey actually approved of us, and Paul Davey as well. So very excited to keep going with that. So close. So close. All right, moving on to number 5. Yeah, check out the Joey interview. That one was super fun. Ooh, number 5 is really rewarding, and I'll tell you why in a second. Peter Goalby is number 5. Now, Peter, thank you for coming on the show. let's talk about Peter. Peter is one of the singers from Uriah Heep that has a story that a lot of people didn't realize. They thought he just left because he had laryngitis and he got sick and couldn't keep going, but there was a lot more to it. Check out that podcast. He explains why he left, all the heat behind touring and all that stuff. Peter is a real rock star. He was on Abonomog for Uriah Heep and a couple other albums as well. He was really a great singer, and a nice guy. We email once in a while. We have an email, pen pal, I guess, the old way of pen paling. So it's really fun. So I'm just going to try to beat this while still thinking about Peter. All right, moving on to number 6. Number 6 is a great story as well. Oh, wait, let me. So Peter Goalby, why it's rewarding is that I found out a lot of people didn't really know about his history and why he left. Besides what I just said, they left comments saying thank you for being the podcast to cover this. Great job, and it just made me feel very special to be doing the podcast I do. So I want to thank Glass Onion PR for setting that one up as well. All right, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. Number 15. Number 5, guys. So number 5 is Not a Surf's Made Man. I was wearing a Not a Surf shirt earlier today. I was about to strip my shirt and be like, Not a Surf, but there is no shirt here, so we're keeping that covered. Matthew Caws came on our show. That was a dream guest. That was a bucket lick guest. A bucket list, not a bucket lick. Don't lick the bucket, guys. Don't lick the bucket. A bucket list guest. Oh, man. Matthew Caws was a bucket list guest, and I just was really excited to have him on. And I don't know. Not a Surf, everybody. I gotta tell you some stories. So I'm a huge Not a Surf fan because I was a huge Posies fan, and they toured with the Posies, so I got to know them and just at the time and all this stuff. Well, Matthew Caws is a phenomenal vocalist, and he's worked with John Auer on his own as well. And Not a Surf is big. They're huge. They're really good. Like, I finally got to see them live at the Space Ballroom in New Haven. Sorry, not New Haven, Hamden, Connecticut. This game is distracting me. Got to see them at Space Ballroom in Hamden with Kids That Fly. That's Ryan Hendry, my friend, freaking Ryan Hendry, opened for them, which was awesome. It's just awesome. They did a really good job. So it was just really fun. I got to see Ryan again. I haven't seen him in so long. He used to be my bass player for one practice. We didn't get to do the gig that he was supposed to play bass for us for. So things work out for a reason. He's in a big band. I'm making YouTube videos and playing Super Meat Boy. So I think he did the right thing. And I'm a radio host. I love my job. Don't get me wrong. Love you guys. But no, seriously, Matthew Caws actually came down to the Cellar on Treadwell. Now, the Cellar is in the middle of the parking lot. The Space Ballroom's like in the back. So the Cellar is where I really got my start, and I book all of our Robo Jack shows there when we can. When they give me a date, a Robo Jack show's going in there because I really appreciate Eric and Pete over at the Cellar. So basically, led to kind of Matthew Caws came down to the restaurant with his sister, and you leave them alone. You don't bother musicians, anybody, while they're eating. You just don't do it. They're people just like us. Would you want to be bothered, But what a great guy. Super nice guy. So we waited till he was done, and my dad and I were super excited because we're huge Not a Surf fans, and so we're waiting, and Matthew actually took a picture next to the first ever RoboJack Bash flyer. Catherine Wathrin from Instagram did the artwork for that flyer, and it was awesome. So you got Not a Surf's lead singer pointing at it, and I'm just freaking out. I'm wearing my Badfinger Boogie shirt, of course, because right at that time I just started the tribute band to Badfinger. And a lot of power pop guys, they love Badfinger. So, man, it was awesome. So, yeah, that was one of my top guests. Next up is really cool, too. But let me see if I can beat this. We're almost done here. Hold on. We got to just time it. Ooh. All right, we got to time this. Yes! Finally. All right, number 6 is really cool. We're going to let this replay play so I can just talk about number 6 because I want to really get into it. Number 6, David Cross of King Crimson. Starless and David Cross, the first ever promotion I did for the podcast on TikTok. So, yeah, David Cross was another Glass Onion PR guy. Another one from that. Thank you, Billy, always, for believing in me, Believing in this kid, 23, getting everything started. David Cross, an incredible talent. Great violin player. Such a humble guy. Grogu just spilled water on me. I got to do that with Curt Vance of Power Pop Overdose. Curt's a good friend of mine, and I love working with Curt, and he has a great radio show on Mad Wasp Radio as well. Curt Vance, Power Pop Overdose, and he sponsors our shows as well, so we really appreciate him. Moving on, David Cross, seriously, check it out. There's just so much you need to hear. You get to hear about how he worked with Fripp. Oh, you got to hear it if you're a King Crimson fan, and if you're not, check it out anyway. Me and Curt had so much fun talking to him. Next up. All right, here we go. You ready for number 7? I don't think you're ready. For number 7. It's Andy Powell, guys, of Wishbone Ash, another Glass Onion PR guy. Andy Powell was one of the coolest guests I've ever had because I got to actually become friends with him. We exchanged contact info. Guys, I don't always recommend this, but it was so much fun. There was such a connection. And Andy actually lives near me, a couple towns over. So there might be a possibility of jamming with Andy as well, which would be insane. I love Wishbone Ash. We're going to go, me and my ex-bass player, Matt, from the Sane Riot, are going to go up to probably see him in February when they come around to play Norwalk, Connecticut. So if you're going to that show, you'll see me from Unlikely Places. I'll probably wear my press pass too, if I can. I know sometimes you can't. I want to wear my press pass. But yes, Andy Powell, what a great story. Because Wishbone Ash was like the signature twin guitars. I love that stuff. I love them. We're going to move on. These are in no particular order because this one's crazy. This one's even crazier than Andy Powell. This is one that I got on my own, which I am very surprised to get. Number 8, Tino Troy of Praying Mantis. Now, what can I say about Praying Mantis other than, like, the best new wave British heavy metal band ever? I mean, they paved the way for, like, Iron Maiden. I mean, Maiden was kind of around the same time, but Judas Priest, all those bands were in that new wave of British heavy metal. That's, like, Angel Witch. That's, like, all those early heavy metal bands that now you won't consider heavy. They're just hard rock to most people now, but they're so good. Melodic melodies. Those guitar leads, oh my gosh, I learned so much about the first album, Time Tells No Lies, through Tino. We became very good friends. You might see Tino on the show again as a co-guest host. I'm trying to work that out with him. We're going to have so much fun. Now, number 9 was one of my good friends. One of my first label signing mates. Me and Owen, Josh, and Dave signed this man, and he became very close friends with us. I met him, and I'm going to tell you how I met him. But this is number 9, Jim Tyrrell. Now, I don't usually put my label guests on a top 10 list, but the podcast was so good, I cannot not do this. Jim, thank you for believing in us from day one to be our first artist signed, who you were bigger than us, and you believed in being signed, so thank you so much, Jim. Really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. We love you, dude. So, Jim is amazing. Love his music. I met him at a Posey show, actually. My first ever Posey show, seeing those guys. And if you guys know my history, the Posies are a big part. Unlikely Places is the name that they had on one of their albums called Solid States. And now it's become something different because of just due time and everything else. But that's why Frankie Saragusa stays in the intro. He'll never leave, because that's from a recording of the last ever Posies recording. I have it. It was an intro for my show. It's lost media. I'm keeping it on my hard drive. It's only for me. But anyway, basically, Jim Tyrrell, I was in the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom, and he's pulling over his coat. He's like, "Hey, you're the guy that interviewed that guy. Here's his CD." And basically, he was on this guy, Ken at the time, produced the album. So it was so cool to meet Jim, mutual friends, and that story I'll never forget. So, Jim, congratulations, making the top 10 podcasts of the year for Unlikely Places. Really something special. Just really cool. Now, number 10. Again, these are in no particular order, because you guys are going to go, okay, you made this number 10 on purpose. And I did. It's 10cc's drummer, Kevin Godley, at number 10. So Kevin Godley was an amazing person to interview in all of his glory. I learned about how he did the music videos for Paul McCartney. I learned all this great stuff. Seriously, all the links to these podcasts will be down below. Check that one out. Kevin Godley is so cool. And hey, he did music videos for Tim Burgess from the Charlatans, and I'm going to go see the Charlatans in February when they hit Boston. So if you're going to see them in Boston, I'll see you there. A lot of cool people. My ex-bass player, Matt, and best friend, he got us free tickets to go because he works there. So I feel like repaid, because I always get, if I work shows for a venue here, and I always try to get tickets for my parents. So it's been so much fun. All right, guys. Well, that's the top 10 podcasts of the year. I'll probably split up the clips or something and individually put them on, our Instagram or something, and you guys can hear each of the artists. So, anyway, and as promised as well, let's name off the top 10 artists for the Xmas. Let's name off the Xmas artists of Unlikely Places radio here. We're gonna get into it. Let me just pull up the chart here off. This is posted. Yeah, this is pasted. This is posted on our Instagram. And seriously, let's read them off. These are the top 10 songs of my year this year. So some of them didn't come out this year, but they are of my year. Number 1 is Built to Spill, Never All Right. What a great brand new album from Built to Spill this year. If you haven't heard it, seriously, check it out. Nick Frater, Bugging Out, another great album. I actually have Nick Frater on vinyl. I gotta get the Built to Spill on vinyl. I need to get it. The Blusterfields, Agent Zero is at number 3. Stephen Krug Jr., January Shiver. Steven is one of our guests on Unlikely Places Pop and Rock Radio, but he isn't out yet, so he didn't make the top 10 list this year. We did record with him this year. I have a Muppets case. Kermit's on here, so you might get because he's green, He's green. I don't know if the light is showing. It's the Muppets. Number 5 is Perfect Animal, California. One of my favorite songs from Perfect Animal that used to be called Ugly Smile. They've been on my show many times. Number 6 is The Figs, Real Keeper. That new Figs album. Well, seriously, new Figs album was so good. And I got to see all of it performed live before it even came out. So I was very happy about that. Jim Tyrrell. He's coming in at number 7. He's making 2 lists here. Ignorance is Bliss is my favorite song of his so far. But seriously, his brand new song, The Joke, that whole single, there's 3 tracks on it. They're all would have made this list. If it came out before I made the list, one of them would have, as one thing. Man. Number 9. Oh, sorry, number 8. Number 8. Let's not skip 8. Desolation Sound, Deepest Garden. They did that song with John Auer, and it's a great song. John Auer's from the Posies. But Deepest Garden is my favorite Desolation Sound. And now, Desolation Sound is signed to RoboJack Records, which is the label Owen and I, Josh and Dave run. And it's so much fun. We always love what we do. Owen Radford comes in at number 9. Yeah, I just mentioned Owen. He's the owner, but I still put him on this list because I really like this song. Harriet Swings It. Great album art from Teoid. Teoid's a streamer. She's awesome. So she does artwork. Seriously, check her out if you get a chance. Check out Owen Radford's music. He's really cool. He's unique. He's got like a Neil Young kind of vibe, but not like a Neil Young sound, but the kind of vibe where if you like him or you don't, I like him. He's my best friend. He's a good dude. Star Collector Green Eyes comes in at number 10, and let me tell you, Star Collector is one of the coolest. Even though they're at number 10, they really deserve everything. They're a great Canadian rock band. Check them out. All right, we're coming to continue playing this game here. Those are my top. Finally got to those lists. I did it, guys. I did it. So we got our list. This is a thank you video. This is going to come out today. It'll be just on YouTube. Our podcasts go on Anchor, which puts us on Spotify and all those great places. We're working on getting on Apple Music. The podcasts are going to stay separate. The video game videos are just going to be on YouTube. We don't want to mess with that. We're trying to advertise the podcast. Yes, it'll be on the Unlikely Places Radio YouTube channel, but we're trying to have fun with it, It's a new age where you don't have to make sure you have the same formula for everything. Now you can. This level is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to. Oh, why'd they do that? Why would they do this? All right, come on. Oh! Look what's to come up, too. Look at where the pink thing... Is it glitching? Oh, it's like he's beating her up or something. No, that was a glitch. That was a glitch. See that glitch in the bottom right there? What I'm playing. I hope you guys enjoy the new intro. I made that on Canva. Hopefully they don't charge me, because I did the trial and I canceled. So I can get the... Unlikely Places. And if you guys spot the stick above me, it's how many times you spot it during this video, put down in the comments below. Please don't spend that time. Please, I'm begging you. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I want to swear, but I don't want to swear. Ooh, dinner smells good. We're making stir fry tonight, so I might pop off and get some stir fry. I want to try to beat this level. I'm guaranteed if I want to beat this level. I really do. So what are you guys looking forward into in the new year? I'm looking forward to getting the Nick Wheeler podcast out really badly. I'm so excited. All America Rejects is one of my all-time favorite bands. Be able to speak to the guitarist after being able to see them in Orlando, thanks to Nick, on the guest list, VIP, getting to go and see them. We didn't get to meet them just because of the timing and everything else, but hopefully, in the future I get to meet them. But Nick is awesome. What a nice guy. And I can't wait for you guys to see the podcast. Get a different side of the Rejects, because everybody is like, oh, it's Tyson. It's Tyson. Well, it's Nick, too. Nick's a great writer. And it was him and Tyson in the beginning. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was just 2 of them. So it was good for me, too. Well, I don't know how I just did that, but I did. How do I get down? Oh. Yeah, no, we're not going to beat this today. I don't know if I have much more to say. I might end it right here. This is a good 40-minute video, 34-minute, I guess. Well, I'll put the intros in. I'll have some fun with editing. I'll maybe add some clips in and stuff. Make some notes where I want to put stuff in. We're going to have fun with this. So, I've always dreamed of doing this stuff, man. It's so much fun. Do the radio show every week. I got promoted at work. Just feeling good. Feeling good. Finally. I think I'm finally feeling good. It's time to feel good, man. I'm too young to feel bad. All right, guys, signing off. I'll put the intros in. I hope you like what we're doing here at Unlikely Places. We're trying something different. Trying not to just be a radio show. I'm young enough to be playing video games, too. Why not? You're old enough to play. Video games don't have an age limit. You have an age limit. You're expiring soon. Bye-bye. Terrible. Bye, guys.